in the air, everywhere I look around. Signs of shifting. You are absolutely in love. Either a new relationship has swept you off your feet, or your current relationship has just gotten a huge revitalization. And for some of you that are not in a relationship, it is being in love with everything around you. It is seeing the face of God in your friends. It is tasting food that is just so like amazing. Like there's a sensual aspect to this where you are enjoying everything that life has to offer. It is pure appreciation, and choosing to be in appreciation is what got you here. Now it's just who you are. Like you just love. You just love. You love the trees. You love the birds. You love the grass. You love everything that you're experiencing. Everything that earth has to offer. Food. Ooh, cozy blankets, comfy slippers, comfy clothes. There's really heavy Taurus energy in here. Who's the Taurus? I'm feeling like a strong Taurus moon, especially. Very strong Taurus energy here. But this love, it feels like when you're looking for a relationship, and it's the same as if you're in a relationship but you're not happy in that relationship, when you are looking for romantic fulfillment in your partnerships, you can feel some disconnect. Like there's something that's just not quite right. Like it's almost like being in a rut. So if you're single, it's just like feeling stuck being single because you've been single for so long. When really, it's not about being single, it's about not changing your mind. So when you've been single for a long time and looking for love, and you're like, wow, nothing is changing, I'm not meeting anybody, and the people I do meet, they kind of suck. Like, what is going on? What it takes to shift into a new timeline is a shift in mindset and beliefs and expectations and assumptions. It takes a shift in your vibration. So as you shift your vibration, it also like tweaks your tuner and sends the signal out to anybody who is a match to your new vibration. So you have attracted a partner who is a match to who you are now. I'm hearing that you wouldn't have wanted a relationship where you were. You would have attracted somebody that held your stale beliefs, your old mindsets, your any kind of toxic stuff you have around relationships like codependency or whatever. You did not want those things in a relationship. And a lot of people, I mean, nobody wants those things in a relationship, but some people choose to be in the relationship anyway because they don't want to be alone. You intentionally chose to be alone. You were like, I would rather be alone than be in a shitty relationship. And in the being alone and the learning that you can cultivate new mindsets, new beliefs, and shift your vibration, you are now in the space to attract the kind of relationship that you want. So whoever this person is that has entered your life, let it be juicy, let it be fun. This might be the one. For those of you that are already in a relationship, this is falling in love with your partner all over again. And it's the same, we have the same kind of rut, right? So whether you've been single for a really long time and can't find the right partner, It is the same exact energy as being in a relationship with a partner, but not feeling that connection, not getting what you need out of the relationship. And it's also the same as being single. You have two options when you're in that situation. You can either let it be the same and just be mad at the person because they're not doing the things they're supposed to do in the relationship. They're not supporting you. They're not loving you the way you want to be loved. Or you can kind of pull your energy back in and shift your mindset, shift your beliefs, shift your expectations and assumptions, and thereby shift your vibration. So now it's not attracting a whole new person, but it's attracting the partner that you need your partner to be. It's attracting the version of them that is now a match to the version of you, like the higher timeline version of you. The person doesn't change. So many times we feel like when we're elevating and shifting and we're creating this new life for ourselves, we have to go find a whole new person. No, because the version of that person already exists that can give you complete fulfillment. It took you being mindful and doing these things on your own to reach the vibration for them to match. Everything starts with your vibration. Everything is attracted from your vibration. Your timeline is determined by your dominant vibration. So whatever it took to get you here, great job. Isn't it fun? Isn't it beautiful? Don't you love it? And if it's being single, that's beautiful. You have such a zest for life. Like, I'm feeling like you really, there's Pisces energy in here too. Feeling like you just have all of these things that you want to be a part of. Like maybe you have a lot of friends. Maybe you really love all of the things that you do with your friends. And it's not a romantic relationship, but it's the same level of fulfillment. It is being with people that absolutely get you. That's what this is. No matter what your relationship status or anything, when you get to this level, it's like you see the face of, like, your everything is a reflection of yourself. You remembering that you are unconditional love and seeing that reflected in every single relationship around you, all of your friends, all of your family. In love with being here and having these experiences. And it was a mindful choice, 808. It was a mindful choice to cultivate appreciation for all of those things, because it's really easy to look at all the shitty shit and be like, wow, it sucks here. That's where most people start. And it doesn't feel good. So you intentionally choosing the mindset and the beliefs and the emotional reactions that feel better is what has tuned you into this vibration of now unconditional love. I had to bring up choice because that's a powerful message in the Lover's card, is that it's all about choice. And you have chosen yourself into a higher timeline. But it feels really, really strongly like a juicy romantic connection. So, anything else in our Lover's card here? Nature. Oh, there's a really strong call to nature. Spending time in nature, falling in love with nature. I'm also feeling like find a sanctuary outside. If you have a place that you go to often or somewhere that you visit, I'm seeing like a little corner of like a forest preserve, or like a certain spot by a pond or a lake where you just go and you just, and it feels like it might be alone. And if you now have a new partner, you can take them with, but this feels like a space that's like just you, and it's just where you feel held. it's a place where you feel supported. I'm feeling you like sitting on the ground or like putting your heart to the ground, laying on the ground, and like soaking up the vibration of the earth and letting that be like a reset for you. So there's a thing about hugs. You know, hugs are like a really beautiful nervous system reset, and also there's a lot of electromagnetic things that happen in a hug that it's healing. It's healing for you and your body and your nervous system. But that same frequency can happen, or that same reset also happens when you are deep in nature, and it feels like it's coming from the earth itself. So spending time in nature. And that might be, so I mean, we're asking for signs of shifting. So you might be lately like really very strongly called, like an irresistible calling to spend time in nature. Maybe you're like, we got to go camping. I got to go. Even if I go by myself, I don't care. I need to go camping. I need to go sleep outside for a week. Like, it's almost like not an option. Like, it's just, you're just going, you're just doing it. This new version of yourself is like, we need to be outside and we're doing it right now. So, all right, I think that's what we've got for you today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you so much. Like the video if you like, subscribe if you would like to see more, and please take good care of yourself. I'll see you next time.